I'm not even joking when I'm doing this right now. It is 61 degrees. I want to say that I don't like it, but I do. Like, I really do. It feels so nice that the air is not assaulting me in my face when I open the door or open the window. And I know if I complain about the fact that it's warm out, I'm gonna be biting my tongue and regretting it a month from now, or even maybe a week from now when it's -20 and I can't physically breathe. So I'm just gonna take this as a sign from Mother Nature. I feel like she's telling me it's okay that you're not in the holiday spirit, because I'm not either. She's not feeling it. We're all not feeling it. I posted about this on Instagram and a lot of you guys said that you were not into the holiday spirit. So I know this is a holiday vlog, but it's okay. I do have a nice Christmassy sweater on for you guys. That's all I'm giving, but I am also gonna give you a holiday Christmas dessert. This is a dessert that I have been making, not just for Christmas, but for like any occasion. I've been making it literally since I was like 12 years old. And I'm not exaggerating when I say 12. Like, my mom probably has a photo of me looking extremely ugly and awkward making this dessert. I'll have to ask her. Hopefully she doesn't have one, because I was not a cute middle schooler. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here. I have no words for what's happening in this photo. Got my Walmart boots with my Louis bag. No shame in my game. I think there's like a supply chain issue with cream cheese. I'm not sure, but there's like none. Literally none. I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. What I did find is my favorite winter soap scent ever. You need this in your life. If you haven't tried it, it smells so fresh and wintry. Just had a thought. I bet you Rite Aid has cream cheese in stock. Because realistically, have you ever heard someone, you know what, I'm just gonna go to Rite Aid and get my cream cheese? No. So I'm betting that they're gonna have some. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Wait. No, they got these freaking dips that include bagels. Mother F. Philadelphia. Do I gotta go to freaking Philadelphia right now to get some gosh darn cream cheese? So I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was gonna pretend that like this is the same day as what you just saw in the previous footage, but it's not. I put on the same outfit and I was gonna be like, you know what? Oh, I just got back from the store. No, I didn't. That was literally yesterday. And the reason being is because I went to so many stores trying to find bricks of cream cheese. And I was like, you know what? When I was done, I was like, I don't have the energy to make a cheesecake right now. Like, I don't have the capacity for it. So it's a new day. We're starting fresh. And we're gonna do the cheesecake today. So hopefully you guys don't mind. I just had to be upfront and honest with you because it just felt wrong. Because I put on the same outfit and I did my makeup the same way and I was like, you know, I was gonna do it, but I'm genuine. Anyways, let's get started. We're gonna be making a cheesecake. So yeah, this cheesecake I've pretty much been making since I was 12 years old, which says a lot about the cheesecake in itself because it's very easy, but it's very good. Like, why else would you continuously be making the same cheesecake for, oh my God. That was almost 20 years ago. I'm thinking that it was like, you know, half my life, but no. I'm gonna be 32 in like 6 or 7 months, and that was 20 years ago. Wow, I am old. We're gonna start off by making the crust super easy. I'm gonna preheat my oven to 300 degrees. Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Never again. Why did I do that? Like, why? Why am I like this? So you will of course need graham cracker crumbs, or if you're incredibly ambitious, you could smash those suckers up yourself, but why would you want to put yourself through that? I am not sure. How much money are you saving? Like 50 cents? I'm not sure. Then in this glass here, I have about a half a stick of butter, like 4 or 5 tablespoons, and I'm gonna melt this real quick in the microwave. You're gonna take about 1.5 cups of your graham cracker crumbs and just pour it right into your dish. I'm using like a springform pan, so like the sides released. We're not doing a crust on the sides, just the base. That's just how we roll. So just eyeballing about a cup and a half. If you want it thicker, you could obviously do more, but a cup and a half is good for me. Then I'm doing a 1/4 cup of sugar. Gonna mix that all in. And then we're gonna pour in our butter. Just a little disclaimer, I don't think I said this, but I'm pretty sure this is my least healthiest recipe you will see on my channel. I mean, it's literally butter, sugar, and cheese, all of the best ingredients out there. Then I'm just gonna take the bottom of my glass and we're gonna just start pressing everything. So super easy. You could use like the bottom of literally anything, as long as it's flat. So then once you have it all pressed in, it should look something like this. And I like to pre-bake mine just a little bit. You do not have to. I just like that it like sets it up and makes it a little bit crustier, if that makes any sense. Like crusty is usually not a positive thing, but sometimes I feel like if you don't do that, the crust can get a little soggy. So this is just gonna set it up a little better. So I'm putting it in the oven for 10 minutes at 300 degrees. Next for the filling, you will need 3 bricks of cream cheese. I feel like I'm like a drug dealer, a rapper, or something of the sort.
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm...
One thing I wanted to address real quick that I've been seeing circulate on the internet over the years is people using cottage cheese in their cheesecakes. That seems like a sin. Don't get me wrong, I like cottage cheese. There's a time and a place, but the place is not in your cheesecake. And if you're putting cottage cheese in your cheesecake, I need you to move to a cottage in the woods and only serve it to wild animals. Like, no, 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 no. I know some people do ricotta cheese because you're Italian, whatever, that's acceptable, but there should not be cottage cheese in your cheesecake. End of rant. End scene. Okay, so anyways, 3 bricks of cream cheese. You may have to go all across the country to find these. I Googled it and I just realized that there is a supply chain issue. There legitimately is, and Kraft Philadelphia is like paying people to like not buy their cream cheese. I don't know. I will put the article, but it was very confusing. The most important thing, okay, right now, listen to me. If you listen to nothing else besides the cottage cheese part, listen to this. Your ingredients for the cheesecake have to be room temperature, okay? That is very important. It's crucial. I don't know why it's like science or something, but you like have to have everything room temperature, because otherwise it's not gonna come out right. I remember one year I was like running late and I didn't let things sit on the counter and come to room temperature, and the texture just came out like kind of weird. Like it didn't like mix well for some reason. So just make sure you let everything like warm up to room temperature. Have you ever gotten so angry at a cheesecake package? Because I'm about to fight this one. Like, why? Why? No. You can't just cooperate. Ay. Next, you want to take your mixer. Because if you try to do this by hand, you will have the biceps. Oh. You will have the biceps of a bodybuilder, which maybe you want that, I don't know. Okay, you're gonna take your mixer and you're going to beat this. Beat it up. Beat it up, up. So the next, my secret ingredient that makes this the best cheesecake ever is my good friend sweetened condensed milk. Have you ever had sweetened condensed milk? I remember making this when I was younger, just like by the spoonful, which I'm pretty sure is just the worst thing you can really put in your body. What is it? Just milk and sugar condensed together? Oh yeah, that's the stuff. We're gonna do the whole can. Just imagine this in your artery. Where's my spatula? Rose, I need my spatula. You see her? She's like, I can't get that for you. I can't reach. David, come get my spatula. You're a pro at grabbing things off the counter. Then we're gonna do some lemon juice, 1/4 cup. And then we have 3 eggs. So now we have our crust, it's nice and cooled down, and I'm just going to pour in the filling. Look at all that. Have I ever done a recipe that did not include cheese? Now I'm gonna put this in the oven for 55 to 65 minutes. You really just want to check on it, and once the middle is set up and like not jiggly, then it's done. So it really just depends on your oven, and I usually find like an hour is good. So I'm just gonna put this in the oven at 325. Now let's do the topping. So obviously you do not have to do a topping, or you could do whatever topping you want, but I'm doing strawberry just because it's festive and red, and because that's my personal favorite is strawberry cheesecake. So the strawberry topping is super easy. I have about a pound of sliced strawberries. I'm gonna do a 1/4 cup of sugar, tablespoon of cornstarch, then a tablespoon of lemon juice. Then we're gonna mix that. So it's all mixed up. You may need to add like a tablespoon or so of water if your strawberries are like not that juicy. You can kind of like play it by ear, but you want to bring this mixture to a boil, and you want to kind of like keep stirring it so it doesn't like burn anywhere. You guys see that? It's getting real thick and juicy.
Want 'em real thick and juicy, so find that juicy double. Mix a lot's in trouble.
Yeah, no? Okay, I'll stop wrapping soon because we're almost done here, folks. So I just transferred that to a container, and I'm gonna let this cool in the fridge. And so what you can do is you can obviously pour this directly on top of the cheesecake once it's done, or you can have it set aside and then put the topping on individually per serving. So I'm just gonna let this cool in the fridge because this is really hot. It was just boiling. You don't wanna put this directly on top of the cheesecake, which is not done just yet. But yeah, I'm just gonna cover this and put it in the fridge. Have you guys seen those wraps? They're supposed to be like a natural alternative to plastic wrap. They're made of like beeswax. I've seen that like a TikTok or something about them, and I want to know if they're like legit because they seem like really amazing. Like it's like reusable, and it like forms to like any shape and like makes everything like waterproof, sealed in. So if you tried them, let me know. David! You guys, I am so excited for a new kitchen in the house. Like I'm so over whatever this is called, a glass cooktop. Like they're so annoying to clean. So we're having like a gas like propane stove at the new house. I cannot wait for that. Also, you see those cabinets up there? You ever wonder why it's just resting there? It's because of this freaking fridge. This like opening that they had, like there's like one fridge in the world that fits like in that opening. So that's why Tommy never like cut those to like fit. So I'm over that as well. So speaking of kitchens, I wanted to show you guys a door sample we have for the new kitchen. I feel like it's not really showing up that true to color because I have these like pendant lights just like glaring off of it. But it's this really pretty like white oak shade, and it's not too cool, it's not too warm, it's not too like gray or too yellowy. So I'm excited for this. And I also have a white sample as well. And I was gonna do a mixture, but the more that I see like all white oak, the more that I like it. This is fine. Like obviously I have a white kitchen now, but it's very hard to maintain and keep it looking not disgusting. Like my kitchen right now, like from afar, it's fine. But if you were to get up close and personal, you would see like all like the greasy fingerprints, and I don't know, the bottom ones, the dogs just are always getting like slobbery and like dirty and muddy. So I think I'm just gonna do the wood tones. And I have nothing against a white kitchen, by the way. I know a lot of people have them, so I'm not hating on that. I wanted to do something a little different. And also we're gonna be doing like white walls throughout like the main living area. So I thought that the white cabinetry might just make it a little bit too sterile. So I'm excited to do this color. So I still have some time until my cheesecake finishes. So I figured I would show you guys some stone samples while we're on the house subject. So the outside of her house, we're gonna do a mixture of siding and stone, like the paintable siding. And so I got these 2 samples, and I think I showed these on Instagram already, but this one is a lot whiter in person than like how it looks online. So like in person, like this looks really white. Like as you can see, like this is white here, and that's like really close. So I like the size of these like stone blocks, but I think it's like a little bit too light for what I'm looking for, because I'm not doing white siding. I want to do something a little bit darker, a little bit warmer, not like dark gray, but I think, you know, something similar in tone to this to kind of be like more of like a monochromatic vibe. So I'm leaning towards this one. It's called Cashmere Limestone, and I think it just looks a little bit more realistic. Like this, I don't know, I feel like I've never really seen stone in real life that looks like this. I mean, not that I'm a stone expert and like no like geology, is that what the word is? Yeah, I don't know. But this looks more realistic. So I think I'm gonna go with this one, and I just haven't decided what we're gonna do for the siding. Like that's giving me anxiety right now because we have to pick that fairly soon. Real quick break to show you guys how adorable my dogs are. I mean, you already know this, but they're just so cute. Look at this dude over here. Are you kidding me right now? You just got your hand out the window like, oh, I'm just peeking. I'm just peeking. Might have the stance. Like, could you be any more comfortable? You just look like a teenage boy. You are looking very stunning. So are you. You are stunning also. Everyone is stunning. Do you need this? Hi, David. You had to come join the party. I forgot to film this part, but when you take the cheesecake out of the oven, you want to let it cool really slowly. So I turn off the oven and then I let it kind of like sit in there for like, I don't know, 20 minutes with the oven off and the door open. That just kind of prevents any cracking. But if you get cracks, it's not a huge deal because we're topping it anyway. So I'm just kind of like spreading this out a little bit to get it like nice and even, but it will kind of like settle while it's in the fridge too. So it should look something like that. I'm gonna cover this up, and you have to let it cool, like ideally overnight, but I would say at least like 6 hours because you need it to really like firm and set up. But yeah, that is the cheesecake. Here it is, the famous 20-year-old cheesecake. I did a really bad job at slicing it, so I thought maybe this would be more pleasing to see it like with a piece missing. I don't even know. This plate weighs 4,000 pounds. This marble tray, like this is the exercise you need to eat this cheesecake. Just kidding. Eat what you want. You deserve it. You deserve all this cheesy goodness in your life. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna go drink a glass of wine. I have no cocktail recipes today because I just want a glass of wine. Sometimes I just want a nice glass of SML, but this bottle is empty, so I'm gonna have to go down into my lair, aka my basement, aka my laundry room, where I keep just random shit, including my wine. So thanks for watching. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, ho ho ho. Let's eat some cake. This is like serial killer status. I'm eating off of a knife. Merry Christmas.